Good evening, viewing audience. I am Beryl Spree. I am currently employed as a secretary to the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and I am a student of the UE Global Campus. Are you aware that there is actually a name coined for small breaks taken during working hours to log into Instagram or Facebook, or probably to check your personal email? Yes, there is. Cyber loafing, it is. During this oral presentation, I will address you on the argument: should cyber loafing be allowed in the work environment? What is cyber loafing, you may ask? According to Tandon et al. 2022, cyber loafing is a collection of work related behaviors in which an employee engages in electronically mediated activities, notably through the use of the internet, that are completely unrelated to their job duties. Other names used to refer to cyberloafing are cyber slacking and cyberbullying. It is my firm view that cyberloafing should not be tolerated in the workplace as it reduces overall productivity, introduces significant security risk, and disrupts team cohesion and morale, which ultimately undermines organizational efficiency and workplace culture. In this oral presentation, I will state three claims. Number one, which is reduction in productivity. And these three claims can be subdivided into distraction and focus loss, time wastage, negative impact on work relationships. And I say, and I am of the firm view that cyber often reduces productivity by diverting employees' attention from essential tasks, leading to time wastage, which creates a negative impact on work relationships and eventually hinders the efficiency and success of any organization. Sayo et al. 2020 states cyberloafing can be described as a modern form of counterproductive workplace behavior. This is because cyberloafing has the potential to this is because cyberloafing activities takes place during work hours, which leads to the diversion of the focus of employees from their work and ultimately leads to wastage of time, thus failing to fulfill their work demands. Claim number two: cyberloafing exposes organizations to major security risks. How, you ask? This leads to increased exposure to malware, bypassing security protocols, and reduced monitoring of suspicious activity by employees. Cyberloafing will increase security risk by exposing the network to malware and phishing attacks from insecure websites which are visited by employees. And it also causes employees to reduce the monitoring of suspicious activity. Employees may choose to bypass security protocols, which can also lead to unauthorized access and data breaches. The use of personal devices for non work activities also heightens the risk of data leakage and compromise. As cited by Balozian et al. 2017, throughout the years, throughout the years, studies have consistently indicated that current employees are responsible for over 50% of reported security breaches, and that carelessness or lack of awareness accounts for nearly 40% of insider security incidents. Claim number three: cyberloafing claim number three: negative impact on team cohesion and employee morale. In a team environment, cyberloafing can create divisions between employees. Those who are committed to their work may grow frustrated with colleagues who appear disengaged, leading to negative feelings within the group. Eventually, employees may feel that they are unfairly shouldering the majority of the workload, thereby leading to tension among employees. The tension between employees will eventually lead to a disruption in work relationships. A few scholars have posited that cyberloafing should be tolerated in the work environment as it curbs work related stress. An alternative school of thought proposes that cyberloafing can act as a coping mechanism for employees, which allows them to relieve their work related stress. This was stated by Andel et al. 2019. For example, many employees have begun to use enterprise social media and public social media platforms like WhatsApp and Instagram during work hours for interpersonal communication. This increased connectivity, it is believed, can be, can be argued to increase employee responsiveness. However, while some scholars argue that cyberloafing can serve as a coping mechanism for work related stress, this perspective overlooks the broader negative consequences which are faced by organizations on a daily basis. As stated by Koye et al. 2018, organizations ought to write a cyberloafing policy about the do's and don'ts and getting employees to sign onto these policies when they join the company. Also, companies should take it upon themselves to educate employees about the dangers of online surfing, online threats, security, and even cyberloafing itself. Since it is believed it is more beneficial for organizations to educate their employees on the entire process of activities of the internet than to just single out cyberloafing. This is because employees would not feel that they are merely being singled out for their cyberloafing activities. Despite the opposing school of thoughts, which have been presented by several scholars, Gowela et al. has stated, Gowela et al. 2022 has stated, cyberloafing has been this era's greatest drawback to employees' work performance. It has cost companies millions of dollars in recovering from cyber attacks and has led to division among employees, thus reducing overall performance. This has been my oral presentation. I thank you for viewing. Have a good evening.